Yourselves at all times. Touch gloves now, man. You're boxing at the bell. God bless you both. Touch gloves.
Joe Tessitore and Tim Bradley here on the call for the Undisputed Junior Featherweight Championship. Luis Nery, Naoya Inoue. Timmy, as much as we're always have our jaws dropped with the explosive power of Inoue, he is also a calm fighter, confidently calm. He has exceptional footwork. He's sturdy. But this is a...
Nery right now doesn't seem spooked by the punching power. Oh! There it is!
Inoue goes down! Luis Nery with a first-round knockdown of the monster! He said, I wanted to end early, then I see openings. He was extraordinarily confident and calm and resolute in saying that he sees flaws and he will knock out the monster. And now he's going after him. Luis Nery determined to deliver on it. Goes to the body with a left hand. Now on the inside, Inoue, covering up, tries to deliver a right hand of his own, an uppercut. Comes through, but Nery unaffected. He keeps punching. First knockdown suffered of Inoue's career. Of course, he was cut and damaged badly against Nonito Donaire. Fought through a broken orbital bone, a dislocated right hand. But now, new adversity faced for Naoya Inoue. What a huge round for the upset-seeking Luis Nery.
In the inside right here, you see Nery set up the shot. See the small uppercut right there, but you see when Inoue tends to throw one hand, that left hand, the opposite hand tends to drop. Poor fundamental habits right there from Naoya Inoue. You can see how he's trying to be patient. He's trying to catch Inoue out of position. When Inoue commits, he's out of position.
Oh, there it is. Inoue returns the favor.
Lunging forward.
Nery came forward, overextended himself, and the monster caught him. Knockdown scored from Inoue.
That's a bad habit from Nery. Lunging forward. He has a really solid 1-2. But when he throws combinations, he tends to open up tests and he reaches, overcommits, and right there, Inoue making him pay for that with a sharp left hook on the inside.
You saw that back foot of Nery follow forward. His whole body went that path, and the monster, with that viper-like offensive reaction, floored him.
I don't know if he was extremely hurt from that shot test. He was out of position. Didn't have his feet underneath him, I'm sure. He seems composed right now, Nery.
So they trade 10-8 rounds to open up this undisputed championship fight.
Nery again on the attack, coming forward, reaching with that left hand. You see him forward shift, and Inoue right there just filling that gap or that space with that left hook. Here he is reaching with the backhand. Inoue stepping back, has a single high shield. Oh, why don't you eat that, young man? Go ahead and sit down.
And Tim, that is a prime example of what you described in terms of elite technique and athleticism.
Yes.
You just saw it from Inoue. That was from about 4 to 6 inches away. And watch that back foot.
Feet and hand working together. Nery was off balance there. His momentum, he's getting in the groove now. Anticipation is on. Nery better change things up. He better start feinting, start using his jab.
Oh, it's another one that splits the guard. That right hand is being placed well by the monster.
Nery needs to come behind his jab test, start applying feints. When you start getting timed like that, you got to change your rhythm up. Feints doesn't allow him to know when you're going to attack. You throw him off. The jab occupies him. needs to start doing something. Or Inoue's going to have his way like this.
Top-ranked boxing on ESPN. That right hand in the third round was effective, Tim.
You see the low guards right there of Nery. Poor defensive habits, keeping his guard low. You see the jab come right. The jab come first, and then the right hand just follow. Just great execution right there from the champion, the monster.
He had a 19-7 connect advantage, according to CompuBox, in that third round. 11 power punches. In the first round, Luis Nery scored the knockdown. He had a 15-8 connect advantage, and that was the first time an opponent of Inoue outlanded the monster in the last 46 rounds. 45 previous rounds, Inoue had more total connects until the first round tonight against Nery.
Nery's going to have to compete with that speed. He's going to have to compete with it with timing. Timing has a way of beating speed, placing those shots in between the shots of Inoue. And he's going to have to prevent that bomb from coming, Tess. His defense has to get better. He has to be responsible after his offense.
Four-punch combination from Inoue. There's that pop right hand. Again, it's finding the target. The undisputed champion finding more of his rhythm offensively after being floored in the first round.
Inoue seems to be softening him up right now. He's just taking advantage of those poor fundamental habits.
Oh, look at this! Little showboat, trying to draw him in and then firing off.
Again, told you defense got to be on point when you're facing Inoue with the speed, power, and accuracy that he brings to the table. Nery is taking these shots well, though, Tess. But for how long? That's my question. For how long can he take these shots coming from Inoue?
Nery suffering the 5th knockdown of his career earlier tonight. It came when he lunged in, overextended. Inoue met him with the short left hook.
See, but the toughness of Nery, that's why Nery's here. You know, that's why he's a 2-division world champion. Yes, he has the skills, he has punching power. However, that toughness, that grittiness, he's going to have to bring that out tonight. He's going to have to take maybe 1 or 2 tests to get one. To get one. You can just see Inoue right now just weakening up Nery, weakening him. And I think he's looking for that left hook to the liver. That's what he's trying to set up. He's trying to get him used to the shots up top, upstairs, and he wants to sneak one past the guard to the liver of Nery.
You can see him testing that a few times moments ago. Another solid round for the undisputed champion.
Starting to be an Inoue massacre, straight left, right hand, right down the middle, right between the seam. Great execution right there from the champion, and that's the shot I'm talking about. He's trying to soften up Nery with straight shots up top to be able to come around, and here he is, showboating a little bit.
That was the moment that got the crowd's attention.
Right there, partially blocked by Nery. Look, Nery's still dangerous. You know, Inoue's having his way. He's getting comfortable. He better not get chillaxed. I'm letting you know right now, Nery can set him up, can lure him in. I told you before this that Inoue sometimes he get a little bit bored in there. You know, when guys don't want to open up, you know, he'll showboat a little bit.
You start to see some swelling around the face of Luis Nery. There are the total body punches. You say look out for a body punch that could do damage with a setup from Inoue. Round number 5. Nearly connected with that left hook that scored the knockdown.
Yeah, the positioning of Inoue, top notch.
Oh, there's 2 right hands. Backs up Neri for a moment. Now he inches ahead.
See, positioning is the placement of a boxer compared or in relation to your opponent. You know, when you're facing the southpaw in this open stance battle, of course you need to have lead foot dominance. In a way, he's having his way with the lead foot. Neri is constantly moving to his left towards the right hand. That's why he keeps eating those right hands.
Good right hand returning fire. Neri stepping forward and Inoue welcoming that. There is a certain sound to the combination punching of Inoue that's very distinct.
Neri's starting to sell out already. He's selling out, Tess. He understands that he's outgunned. He knows he can't beat him on the outside. He's too quick, too accurate with his shots. He's trying to close the distance now. Trying to get on the inside.
And you can see the complaints from Inoue and a warning from Mike Griffin and using that head on the inside. You can hear the reaction from the crowd. Remember, he plays the role of villain, does Neri, not just because of the opposition in the role, but the previous controversies in fighting in Japan. Was handed a lifetime ban by the local commission that was lifted so that they could have this mega event. And now trading on the inside. Perhaps an opportunity for Neri, but with them comes great risk. Like that!
There it is.
There's the risk with no reward! Left hook scores the knockdown again! Under 30 seconds to go, facing one of the great closers in recent boxing history. Here comes the monster. Right hand, stood up to it for the moment. Inoue on the attack. Final seconds. Neri survives, but he went down for a second time there in round 5. Another left hook from Inoue.
Being calm in the storm. You see right there, just found a little gap right there. Lead hand is down of Neri on the inside. Inoue noticing that. He attempted there, just missed off the mark, but he dips under. You see his eyes. He's looking right at Neri. He sees those hands. Pull away from that face.
When we talk about punching technique, Tim,
look at this.
When you talk about the ability to turn a punch over in the last few inches of the delivery system to create torque and power, all time the weight classes that he's been in. That's an example. Here we go. Round number 6. The monster has taken over. An undisputed champion against a former champion. But there are levels to this game. And guys like Inoue and Bud Crawford are currently just on a far different pedestal.
That speed and quickness, Tessa, you alluded to it. The accuracy and how he's able to generate that power from short distance like that. That much torque, that much power. It's brilliant stuff right there from Inoue.
Just stands up to that offensive effort from Inoue, from Neri, and fires back. Oh, his right hand. Combination up top.
This almost over, Tess. Neri can't keep taking these type of shots over and over and over.
What do you see as a potential finisher here, Tim? There's the right hand! He just answered the question! As Neri has crumbled and the monster has roared! He's done it again! 16 of the knockout, the pound-for-pound elite, in front of a sold-out Tokyo Dome, completely over-delivers on all the expectations.